Overall, I can't lie to you guys, that was incredibly mediocre. But I have to admit, that Garden of Eden mechanic was pretty deep. You see, it teaches people to succeed in life and to take chances while also not being overly greedy. That's incredible for a party game, and on second thought, I think the Bible game deserves a lot more praise than it's given. It's unprecedented, unheard of, unorthodox. Finally, they made a game for me, fan service for Christianity. Regardless of faith, you gotta admit this game right here is pretty sick. It's a crowd pleaser, it's a converter, it's a jack of all trades, it never fails. Forget enlightenment, this will never grow stale. Learn about the Bible while you have fun. All thanks to crave a good scripture, no biggie, or a commandment, I'm not picky. The Bible game, it does it all. It's a trivia game and a bathroom stall. Win a round, you'll feel all swell. Come in fourth place, we'll see you in hell. A game no other corresponds to Christianity and beyond. A sin or not, I'm not ashamed to give this game 2 out of 10. History began in 1988, but really started in 2007, and ever since, people of all kinds have banded together to not only celebrate the yearly football video game franchise Madden, but to pick an entry as their favorite. Woo! It's pretty good, right? And don't you stand there thinking you can't have a high like this. Come on, there's a Madden for everybody! I know. Pretty wild, right? And take my word for it, EA Sports cracked the code and has made sure that each and every Madden game is a different stroke for a different folk. Madden 03 and 4, you played for the lore, packed with stuff never done before. Madden 97, turn it to 11, this game can cure all kinds of depression. Madden 25, what did we travel through time? Nah, I mean, it was pretty alright. John Madden football, now I've seen it all. Shows how the mighty just refuse to fall. Pick any game you want, you have my guarantee, cause there's a Madden just for me. Yeah, I know, I hate talking politics, but everybody has a right to Madden. Just ask the Madden 3DS community, those guys get it. Madden Overdrive, not a nosedive. EA Sports, you continue to thrive. What's their bottom goal? Their honest intent, providing players with pride and accomplishment. Madden CD, oh boy, oh gee, why can't these things start growing on trees? Madden 08, it's Nirvana on a plate.
I don't like that one.
You're a f***ing disgrace. Pick any game you want, you have my guarantee. 'Cause there's a Not you. Yeah, I like this one. I propose a toast. This event had a single sponsor, being Ice Mountain Mini Bottled Water. When you're thirsty but not that thirsty, Ice Mountain Mini Bottled Water available now. So please, raise an ounce. To you. Merry Christmas. Jesus, that tastes small.
So to end things off, to make your insufferable pain more fun, I got you all gifts.
Is it a cure for 0-degree burns?
Oh, even better. Listen, take them, open them up, and let me know when you guys forget that you were totally murdered a few months back.
What is this?
We got American Idol on PS2. It's $2.99, of course it blew. Karaoke Revolution with no microphone, that might be fun. DJ band and Guitar Hero, just the games, price point zero. Games are games, ignore the fuss. FIFA there and everywhere. 99 cents, that's not even fair. Skylanders, it was just a phase. I turned these copies into a maze. Lego Dimensions, that really exists? I guarantee you, it was a miss. Games that are the anti-ass. Just take paddleboard and use swine. Play it before it goes offline. Madden 16, 17, 18. Not as good as 08, pretty blatantly. But who cares? It's at a great price. Presents that'll make anybody say nice. Gifts with value and some class. It's a bargain in Christmas. Yeah.
What the f***?
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
okay,
Yeah, okay, so
I'm into it.
We're on the same
like
page.
it.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
But-
Absolutely.
I
I
get
get
it.
it.
But-
I get
good
it now.
point.
Good point. Better point.
Yeah.
Better point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Not Blink Smash Geist or Burnout Crash. Not Mario Party 6 or Ultra Smash. Neither Clubhouse Games or Wii Fit Plus. Nor Family Feud on SNES. All the games I play, whether good or bad, have tropes in common. My favorite two dads. They may be rushed or plain or flawed, but they ain't RPGs. Oh, thank God. Are my tastes just bad? Am I the one to blame? Or is it RPGs that are dumb and lame?
No.
Why don't you play them? They just take so damn long to complete. Why don't you play them? 60 hours just to rinse and repeat.
But you could grind for years just to beat that myself.
Why waste all this time on just one game? Why don't you play them? I just don't like them. I just want to play stupid Nintendo games that aren't this stupid. Why don't I like them? Okay. Turn-based battles and too much text. I'd rather be out not having sex. Menu clutter and useless stats. And random encounters can kiss my ass. No gameplay till hours in. Combat ready? How did I win? Same thing happens over again. And that their fun part comes up when? I missed one thing and now I'm lost. That 1 inch of text really meant a lot. There's some shop with items I can't afford. So grind for money, you won't be bored. I'm tired, I'm scared, I'm not having fun. There's no other way this can be spun. What do I do? What do I check? It's an RPG. What did I expect? Why don't you play? They're so good though. Listen guys, you can't have opinions. Why don't you play them? They're not my style. Why don't you? Number 2, wait your turn, f***er.
Morning.
Correct. Welcome to the fun side of my brain, filled with an urge to collect video games and an obscene amount of Nintendo knowledge. I call it my wild side, doctors call it a tumor. I just like consistency, knowing these things will always be here, organized alphabetically. This is my thing, thank you. It used to be abstinence, but this works more. Everybody should get into this kind of stuff. We'd all have the same hobby. That way it'll be even more confusing why nobody would talk to me. Many consider this a waste of time, to that I say, well, so is living. Things could be worse. Sure, stupid Nintendo games may be my only true hobby, but at least I'm not politically aware. I mean, there is no true end in sight here. I did the math, and there are a lot of stupid Nintendo games. There's no excuse now. Everybody should have no life. Over 15,000 games to try, to discuss and later shelve. The consistency alphabetically, and player's choice can go to hell. The size and shape of discs and cards, for an hour or so I'll talk. I'd swipe right on them till both my thumbs are stems, cause every day's Fat Tuesday in my eyes. This world doesn't give my passion. They all think we play motions a sin, but it's their loss, for they got no spare time to waste. This is something I know we should all embrace. I'm on a quest to address all the requests. Please understand this kind of stuff is virginetic cachet. We have been blessed, no time to rest. I've got a lot to undress. You don't need sex, this is better anyways. It's stupid Nintendo games. It may be hard to find a place to start, so might I suggest? Not that. Might I suggest a Geist to start things out, then moving on to Pack and Roll, Lost in Blue and Tetris 2, or whatever's left at Kohl's. Nigel Mansell plus Clubhouse Games, name a better pair to taste. If you said Madden 09 and Skin, get the fuck out of my face. Please tell me that you understand.
As a vegan, this fits my diet plan.
They make for great target track.
As long as I'm not having sex.
You didn't tell me all these was fucking gex.
I shouldn't dwell. I've got no sex to sell. Take them all and distribute them, and you're spreading we play. It's a swell, these extra copies, extra ban you from hell. I've got a Fling Smash to play every single day. Stupid Nintendo games. I might be slightly obsessed. How could I not be? Have you seen these? I've got no shame to blame. If you're down and feeling blue when life drops in around you, there's a solution for all that pollution to in your brain. Stupid Nintendo games. to compare pens.
Oh my god, I want to get out of here. I just want to talk about stupid Nintendo games. Oldie 3s? Geist?
Maybe a cold washcloth will revitalize you. Nope, it's not wet enough.
It starts off the same for every week and ends with a game on PS3. Pick something right out of the drawer and hold it up against the floor. Spew some junk about no sex, then a vegan comes just to say gex. At the desk look like a hoarder, surrounded by some big blue border. I just want to break the mold to not follow a path. But every week my life involves mentioning barrel blast. It's closing in. My screen is all burned in. It's closing in. My enemies have that stupid grin. It's closing in. And just like my virginity, I'm worried this 1080p outlines here for infinity. I'm on the board. Does my whole life need a giant watermark? I truly really never noticed something so stark. Why is it this? These are some deep questions. This is getting too philosophical for me. To lay it on the line, it's closing in on me. Always been this way? It's closing in. Not sure if that's okay. It's closing in. Constantly from day to day. To lay it on the line, it's closing in on.
I gotta remember this for next time.
I think I know where to look. Guys, we're going to space!
Though I left my passport at home.
How? We need 2, maybe 3 cars to hold us all.
I get space sick.
I just don't want to fucking do it. Guys, come on! Does anybody know how to build a rocket?
I know of rockets.
We'll wing it. The question is, what materials do I have enough of to make a rocket? Come on, we gotta try. Target employee. If the blue border takes over, there won't be a Wendy's to get fired from if there's no world left.
There will always be a Denny's though.
Terry, there won't be no cheese to eat if this continues. Jerry, there won't be me wasting money on your services. Rex, there won't be no sex to be had. Jeb, no everything except for Gex because anything but Gex is Gex.
That includes shallots.
If we're the only ones who can do this, we have to take this blue border out ourselves. We're the only one who can do this. Everybody else is busy. We've got nothing else to do today!
It's our time to prove our worth by saving the world, save this frameless earth. And when we do, we'll rub it in the faces of our government. How could you tax a hero's quest? Just take that IRS. We gotta save the world, we gotta save the day. I know you all don't have some plan, so hear me out as I sway. You don't want blue cataracts, wouldn't that be anti-swell? You got nothing else going on, so you all might as well. We can't give up, at least not yet. We gotta try, I can't lose this bet. We're the only ones capable of ending this blue fable. So we must install our big night. This so counts as a fight. Take your nearest hand, pop it on your closest head. Loyalty or no dignity, not both or you'll be dead. It's our duty to fight back after borders came to dwell. When else does this ever happen? So be all might as well, might as well. Stand up and unite, our strength combined can take the fight, because it's up to us, and with some luck we'll watch the border's demise. And if unaware before, prepare yourself, cause this is war. There's not much time before we incline forever borderline.
Sure.
Can we eradicate it?
No.
I got raid.
If it just stays here, it might get bigger if we don't do something about it.
Maybe it needs a host.
What are you saying here?
I think it needs to live with somebody, or else it's just gonna keep getting bigger and bigger again.
I'll do it.
That goes against everything we've just done!
Guys, I've had to deal with this thing longer than anybody else. I know how to handle it at this point. It's never gonna leave, but I know how it works. I know how to just talk about stupid Nintendo games and not let it bother me. I would not wish this upon anybody else. I just hope people understand what I see all the time.
Deal.
Look, we did it! Everything's back to normal.
Yeah, this blue border's not gonna leave anytime soon for me, but as long as I know how to handle it and not let it affect what I love, that's okay. Plus, who knows, it might shrink over time. I think it even did that a while back.
I think that deserves a letter of recommendation. Pop that on your resume. You're the only patient of mine that has saved the world from shapes.
If it wasn't for this whole thing, I would have never considered myself to be a fast food employee.
None of us did.
At least I can go back to having no means of crotch access.
That's good. I heard Jesus hates hand jobs.
Terry, I'm sorry. I don't think I can be a vegan anymore. I like Gex. Well, you can't change who you are, but we could always use a volunteer vegan on the weekends.
Oh boy, now people know what I'm not.
You guys, thanks for helping me out. It means a lot.
I think everyone will understand this whole blue border thing you're dealing with.
Well, even if they don't, as long as I have what I truly care about,
I don't give a piss.
we save the world from a blue border quirl. I just have to live with it for the whole rest of my days. It's a lot, but you've been taught this thing is worse than you thought. But there's one small thing that makes it all okay. Stupid Nintendo games. Won't stand in my ways. These stupid Nintendo Who needs bail money? Who needs to repair the roof? I'm gonna spend all my cash on ensuring that we never see another commercial failure in gaming ever again. And I need the world to do the same. We gotta spread the word. All right, everybody. Just like we practiced.
I'm ready to think I'm making a difference. You could always go back to vegan.
But this is so much more effective. It's like not a gunshot to goodwill.
Exactly. I think most of society's problems stem from failure. Murder?
Failure to live.
Bad movies?
Failure to launch.
Failure?
Failure.
What we're doing here is something somebody's never done before. Something important. Some games come and some games go to a place, not your shelf though. These are large corporations that need our aid to save their graves. We all got some cash, why bother even lie? Our new jeans worth more than mighty number 9. Number 9. Just buy the game. It's better than feeling the shame. You don't have to play.
sports anyway. You'll make some pals. Good job, you boosted their morale.
Thank you for buying this instead of repairing the room. Just buy the game, unless you want an early break.
Wait, what?
Don't have to play, though it be in your best interest to pay. You'll die alone.
Oh my god!
Finance will break all your finance is the only answer when Godfall sells bad.
Wait! You guys, I think I got it all wrong. We can't buy every game. If we're not interested in one, why should we spend our money on it? If a game fails, that stinks, but failure's a part of life. Without failure, we wouldn't have success. We shouldn't feel the need to buy a piece of entertainment we're not interested in. We should focus on what makes us happy and what we want to experience. And not what people we don't know tell us what we should like. We'll embarrass ourselves how we want to, damn it!
Don't buy the game. It wasn't worth it anyway. Some things just fail. Why make things hard? Just pay a bail. It's a part of life. You gotta take the losses. We got to take a stand and buy whatever we want now.
And play a better game.
Oh, hey, look, a nickel.
Gosh, 19 months till October of next year already.
Time flies. Sooner than later, it'll be a year past 2027. Thank God we're 4 years away from that.
Holy shit, pre-victims.
Hey guys, what are we selling here?
You getting f***ed over. And personally speaking, I would rather be f***ed over than over-f***ed. Guys!
Just let me handle this.
Well, it's Christmas, man. What do you have planned? Surely something legal and just. Though you must admit that your gifts lack grit. Perhaps this time you should indulge in sins outside of gluttony and lust. Like greed, now that's a sin. I know that it's expensive to come up with great gifts and the hottest games your kids already own. But if you listen to my song, the answer's been there all along. Perhaps it's time to buy a game that's brewed at home. So, maybe, how about the next best thing? Like this bootleg GBA game called Return of the King. It might not be Nintendo or Square Enix or Sony, but you have to admit that the name's got a ring. Ring-a-ding-ding, it passes the title test. There's Super Mario 4 and 14. Yes, that's real, look it up. They're just as good as Mario Odyssey. You know your kids will play whatever if it's wrapped up with string. So throw that dirty ROM hack into their stocking and get the next best thing. I've got some Mario and Kirby Red Diamond. Perhaps you'd like Pokemon Chaos Black. Mario Kart Fighter and 7 Granddad. No one will know that they're fake, so cut yourself some slack. You deserve a break, a game is a game, and try to ignore that built-in sense of shame. They can't all be Call of Duty, so squint your eyes, swallow your pride, and don't you dare be snooty. So how about the next best thing? Just think of all the money that you'll save. Cha-ching! For why spend $70 on a AAA game when you could buy a homemade one that has the same name? Shop local, folks. I understand your reservations. Getting Crash to Advance can sting. But if you give your cash to me, I guarantee you all will see. And though these games may not be great, it's way cheaper to emulate. So trust in Scott and you can't lose. Use the savings for some boobs. And this Christmas
Sorry, fellas, gotta follow the law.